We're Danielle and Tommy. We spent the last 3 years traveling around North America, and now we're renovating this 1973 Airstream. In this episode, we are finishing up the back half of the Airstream and adding some finishing touches that have really brightened up this space. In the last 2 episodes that we've put up, we were finishing up the bathroom, we put the shower head in, and now we are finally moving out of the bathroom and into the cubby system / dresser hallway situation we're doing. We'll explain more as we go. This is what Tommy made. We are doing a 10 slot cubby down the hallway. I think this also goes into play that eventually we want this Airstream to be an Airbnb. We're kind of styling it in a way where once it's not just personally ours, we can make it like comfortable and accessible and usable for people that are just renting it for a weekend or a week. And we'll explain more about why we want it to be an Airbnb, but ultimately that was one of the reasons we bought it.
Yeah.
Tommy, you want to explain how you made this cubby system?
We basically made it after all of the baskets that Danielle bought. Are they baskets?
Yeah, they're baskets.
Baskets? Yeah, so we got the baskets and then we wanted them to fit in there well, so we kind of designed the space
for the baskets.
For the baskets.
Yeah.
And then we just ripped down 1/2-inch plywood and cranked it all together, then filled all of the Craig holes with
yeah, if you guys want to see Tommy build more, leave a comment below because he will not pick up the camera and film his cabinet making.
I know, I've been bad. I gotta start doing that.
Yeah, it would be cool to see it.
And then we edge band the front, and yeah, we're sanding everything smooth, and then Danielle's about to paint this guy.
We're gonna get going with that. We have to bring it back into the Airstream so we can fit our countertop and figure out the size that we want it. And then we're gonna cut the countertop and get going on today.
Alright, so the next step is to take the butcher block counter that we glued up to make longer for this cabinet, and we're going to dry fit it, and then we're going to mark where we need to cut it down because it's
too big right now.
Too long and too wide.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do this.
Oh my.
And we have it facing the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you're going to have to...
You're going to have to go out the door.
Yeah, you can do it like this. So you want anything?
Oh my god.
It's getting lighter and lighter. It looks great.
It looks beautiful.
It's very spacious.
So while it's right here, let's go ahead and mark where we want to put these. So we got 2 of these charging pads that would typically go like on a desk, but we're gonna mount them under the countertop so you can just put your phone here and charge, and there'll be another one here. So it'll be all cordless. So Tommy's gonna have to route out the underside of the countertop, and then this is gonna slip into a spot. I'm very excited about that. And then I'm gonna start painting the boxes.
Yeah, you're gonna do that tonight?
Kinda want to.
I think we should. Okay, we routed out for this charging pad so you don't have to plug your phone in, and then it looks just like the counter on top. And then we used kind of sanded down a block of wood into the perfect thickness, and then made these 2 little brackets, and then we ran the wire to be hooked up to the 12 volt underneath right here. And yeah, Danielle's out here painting the cabinetry, the cubbies. How's it coming?
Going good. Hot.
Woo, that's bright white.
About an inch.
Got it.
Because it's not a thick piece of wood down there, or wide. Got it. It's been a while since we have been back in the Airstream and recording what we're doing. I think the hallway that we just finished up was just something that we wanted to crank out. We've been back and forth on a few trips, so when we did have a few days to work, we were just like, let's bang it out, let's get this built. So we don't talk a lot about the cabinetry making there, but we're gonna pick back up where we left off and actually start recording everything again. We pretty much are finished with the bedroom area. We do have a really cool design aspect that's going on this wall, and we kept going back and forth about whether this wall was just too plain, whether it was a waste of space because it is such a big wall. So we decided to go ahead and build a little niche. So Tommy whipped this up real quick. It's a pretty shallow niche, but that's all we had to work with how we made our walls. But I think this will be a really cool feature for books, magazines. I mean, you could put your phone in there if you don't put it on the counter. So we're gonna go ahead and start off cutting the hole for it. We used metal studs, so we had these magnets to find the open space that allowed for the niche. But we're gonna go ahead and do this and get it done with. Tommy doesn't feel good today. Today's July 5th. A little bit hungover.
I'll be the video recorder today. Danielle's gonna do all the work.
I don't know why you're stressing, but I know that you will find it out in time. To be alone is depressing, and you're hurting, I can see it in your eyes. I know you will find your way from all this. I know there's a brighter day for you.
We're gonna start drilling into this perfectly good wall. A little unnecessary, but we're gonna do it. And there's a part of me like, why?
It's gonna look cool, man.
Let's break your chains and give you time to heal. So I wait while you take your time. I wait while you take your time.
I decided to go ahead and start cutting out all of the little decals for our urban walls decals that will go on this wall. These decals are supposed to be super easy to use. You can put them on and then peel them off and really work on getting the placement and design that you want. I'm just gonna keep cutting everything out, and then eventually I'll tape it up to the wall.
Wait while you take your time. Wait while you take your time. You know I see us together, strolling hand in hand and watch the sun goes down. For you I would do whatever. I'll pick you up where you feel you're about to drown. Just take this chance and fly away with me. Let's break your chains and give you time.
A lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. There's no I mean, they're basically big stickers, so super cool, and we're gonna keep moving on.
Wait while you take your time. Wait while you take your time.
cutting the walls, man.
I know. Last wall though. Last wall.
I hope I don't break it. No.
All right, we're gonna go dry fit it for the first time. It's definitely not gonna fit. We know that, but we're gonna be close, hopefully, and then we're just gonna go from there. Slowly edit it until it fits perfectly in place. And yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Don't make me dance to a tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like
Take
that.
42.
Make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag. Get out.
So I used a flush router to as much as I could against the ceiling, and now Danielle is using the Dremel tool and cutting the rest away. So it's gonna take a while, but we want it to be perfect.
You can't keep me in a cage made of tired ideas. It's rusting out faster by the day. I won't wear your leash, I won't take no deals. I won't stay quiet when there's so much left to say.
Yesterday we finished up this wall, or sealing all the cracks and everything, and we're gonna prime this tonight. This baby will be ready tomorrow.
Now we're going to go ahead and put our tile in for our fire guard for the wood burning stove. This is pretty simple. We're working with Ryad tile. We're using like the double grab.
Double grab.
We're using a Moroccan style of tile. It's called Zelig, I believe. So this is a unglazed, unfinished Zelig tile. And we're going to do a flat stack because we really like how like natural and earthy it looks. Same process that we did in the shower except for grout. We are not going to grout these because it looks very, very, very cool without grout.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and do the Gorilla Glue silicone adhesive again, and tile here, and tile there, and then we'll be able to move on from there. So let's get going.
Yeah, so I have the stuff out here. So
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by.
Alright, we're on our last piece of tile. These are little tedious cuts. So let's get going.
Didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad. Need a little bit of good.
Last time.
In the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are
Placement wise, I love it towards the front so we have that gap and this gap. I think it should be.
more towards the, yeah, right there. It'll be bolted now.
Originally we wanted to catty corner it, but you know, there's supposed to be a gap from the back and a gap from that side. So, you know, safety first.
Yeah.
I would have loved it, Caddy. I just stepped out.
You would love to caddy corner? Yeah, I mean, it just wouldn't be... This is the safest way right here. Man, that looks really cool.
I like it all the way up.
Me too. Hello everyone! So we're wrapping up this video with being completely finished with the kitchen wall, the wood burning stove, fire guard,
Right.
and then finished all the cubbies. Also, there's a little stuff we did in the bedroom, but you guys already seen that.
We'll cut to some B-roll
Yeah,
so
right
that you
here.
can see what everything really looks like. We are really aiming to be finished with the build by the end of this month. It's July right now. We're hoping to take the Airstream on its first trip
In August.
the second week of August,
It's
really.
the second week. Oh.
Well, because your grandma's birthday is the 8th, but really the first week of August. That's, I feel like, ambitious, but definitely possible if we just like grind
Hustle,
it all
yeah.
out. So yeah, we're gonna close off this video with basically the entire back half of the Airstream being done, and we are today like starting on the kitchen.
Yeah, in a few minutes.
And we have everything we need for the kitchen. Tommy just ran out and got some wood. We have every appliance that we need, and we have really exciting things. I'm so excited to show everybody the kitchen. Thanks so much for tuning in for episode 16. Stay tuned for the next episode if you're really looking forward to see this kitchen come to life. And we will see you hopefully next week. If not next week, 2 weeks from now.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.